I solved the mystery of the mangled can of tuna. According to her, she was trying for 25 minutes last night to do it. She was doing it on the wrong end. Okay? I also found out how much coffee she had yesterday. Now, I want you to bear in mind the most coffee she generally has in a whole day. A whole entire day is 3 cups. She had 4 at that place. Okay? And this is all on 2.5 hours sleep. She had 4 cups of coffee at that place. She had 2 or 3 here, and the reason I know she had 2 or 3 because I know she had 1 when I woke up at 4. She'd already had coffee when she woke up at 3, because when I woke up at 4 and she was awake, and I said, please tell me you didn't have coffee, and she said I did. So, and we know between 4 and when she left at 8:30, we know because she was tired. I could hear her talking over and over, and I was eavesdropping, and guys, she'd woken up and saying I need to have more coffee. She had at least 2 or 3 total. She had at least 1 more cup. I know my common sense tells me that. There's no way she only had 1. She had another 1, if not 2, because she was exhausted. She's on 2.5 hours sleep and forcing herself to stay awake. Okay, so but we're gonna err on the we'll err on the conservative side and say she only had 2. There, 2 and probably more. I'm almost 99.9% sure she had 2 more, not 1. But just say 2. 4 there, 2 between 3 and 8:30, and then 1 when she came home, and she may have had another 1 afterwards. I don't know, but we know she had at least 6 cups of coffee yesterday on 2.5 hours sleep. No wonder she had the tuna can upside down and was trying to open it the wrong way for 25 minutes. Just took Omar for an hour walk. I was in shock when she wanted to go. See, I slept, as I said, I slept 8 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. and I haven't, now it's like 10 something, I haven't come back to bed. But, you know, I want to. The real question is she gonna let me? Probably not. She's going to a church thing tonight, and she's losing things left and right, and she's blaming everything on the meds, but I'm like, you weren't like this last week. And then I'm like, okay, well, is she like this because we fought? But you know what? When I say anything like that to Joe's like, that's just hogwash, okay? We did, you know, you know, but I'm not, like I said, if she had any friggin', unless you live alone, and she wouldn't even be able to if you have any roommate, okay, anybody, everything's not gonna be just perfect all the time, okay? I do the best I can, I do a lot for her, but again, we go back to the same thing, I'm imperfect, and when she puts Omar's life in danger or whatnot, over something that's definitely not an accident because she knows better, whatnot, but or again, if she does the stuff that fucks with my sleep, then yeah, I get upset. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, okay, she's getting sick again, it's my fault, because that's just ludicrous. Alright? also just crossing my fingers that she doesn't get sick again. She woke up with a bad nosebleed today, and that's certainly not my fault, you know. I don't think you're supposed to be drinking that much coffee, especially when you're not used to it, and forcing yourself to stay awake, or even drinking that much coffee when you've gotten a good night's sleep, when you're on the meds she's on. I think I researched it a little bit. I try to not think about all of that, but she did. I mean, coincidence or not, she woke up with a really, a bad nosebleed today. But she is showing some signs, and I hope nothing happens, because especially nowadays, people are so on edge. If she does anything that hints of really weirdness, or whatnot out in public, people are just, they won't hesitate to. I just know. Writing a song. She was singing Born Free while we were walking. She says, is it okay if I sing? I don't care if I sing. And then she's writing her own song about the cruelty to the elephants and stuff. I told her about the thing I saw on the elephants. Again, you're not going to sit here, anybody, and say, okay, obviously it'd be nice if I had the patience of a saint and I never got upset with my mom, but I'm telling you, no matter who she lived with, it wouldn't be just perfect all the time. It's just impossible under the circumstances, I do the best I can, and I do a lot of good for her. She lost Omar's leash somewhere in the house. I had a backup leash from when I didn't want her walking Angel on a walker leash, so I was thankfully able to walk Omar like I wanted to do and get out of the way, because we're getting a storm. My bet is there's a lot of mentally ill people out there who are not, all that advanced intellectually, but who still are, watch the news like she does. She watches every second bad thing imaginable happening, and it negatively affects them. But if I can never ever get upset with her about anything because it could push her into a breakdown, then, I may as well just move out. And I know that she benefits from having me here. So right now I'm not doing very good, because she is showing the signs. And it's really difficult for me. She was going to call somebody at 8 in the morning. And I happen to be up to stop. I'm like, Mama, you don't call. It's rude. She's up. You don't know that for sure, Mom. You don't call anybody before 10. That's the rule. This isn't like a good friend who she knows is up, by the way. She's assuming the person's up, okay? And I just, whatever. I opened up the can of tuna. We've got our walk out of the way. It's supposed to storm later. She's writing a song. I don't know who she's calling now, but she's showing all the typical signs where if I make her do something herself, she keeps losing everything. If I make her do something, it's why don't you help me? And she's losing things left and right, and then she's like, well, this didn't all start happening until you and I had that fight. All right, whatever, Mom, whatever. If I have to believe that I'm the cause, then Joe, whenever I say any shit like that, I mean, in a perfect world, if she got sick again and I'm a saint and I never get upset with her or anything at all, doesn't matter what she does, I never get upset with her, and then she gets sick, well, then I could say, okay, well, it definitely couldn't have possibly, even remotely, been my fault, okay? Or if it happened, like, numerous times when I was living in California, obviously it's not my fault then, right? But, if we've, she's talking really loud. She's gonna bug me, I can tell you. I just know it for a fact. I know it, and she's already been bugging me, and then if I make her do stuff herself, you want to have it, and then she gets belligerent, and